Hi there and welcome back, fellow thinkers. We are back in the Cthulhu Myth in Stellaris, and we're going to have short information about the new realms we again have met. First, the Tcho-Tcho. And what are the Tcho-Tcho about? They are like a presumably human-like race of cannibals. They have lived on Earth and they are revering the great old one. They are not only cannibals but also eating corpses, and they are in some way they are described as degenerate, in some way they are described as as like intricate and as smaller than the normal man, but there are some things about them, like there is the word enlightenment in Tcho-Tcho. It is called chava, and it is gained by eating infected human flesh from a prion disease. So it's actually close to the cannibals in Torment Tides of Numenera, the Dendra or her. So maybe the Tcho-Tchos are connected with them spiritually, and there are a lot of things about them, but one thing is clear: they are, to the human race, very nasty, very dangerous, and devoted to the Great Old One, and spiritual people, also military oriented. And this is why we cannot find common ground with them. They are spiritualists and they are fanatic individualists because they don't work well with each other too. So but it's really no problem, as they are somehow pathetic. They like us because we are individualists, but really they are not our favorites, and they are repugnant too. So if it comes to it, we don't want to choose them as friends, even if they are democratic. So this is about the Tcho-Tcho people. Then let's scroll around. There is the Aadin Interplanetary Directorate. I don't know if we've talked about them. They are descendants of spawns of Cthulhu, but they have actually gone into like another direction. And they are just your standard collectivist xenophobes and militarists, so not really a base for a common ground with anyone, and according to that they are close to extinction because they hate everyone, and in turn everyone hates on them, so they are not really a player in this game for any longer. Now, the hierarchy of Hyboria, let's talk to them. You have knowingly rejected the truth and elected to gorge yourselves on material wealth, sinful deeds, and forbidden knowledge. There can be no hope for your kind. They are evangelizing zealots, they are xenophobes, militarists, and spiritualists, so they are really true antagonists to us. The problem is they are like overwhelming compared to us, and they are militarists, so what is going to come from that, like, and what is actually their background? They are a race of like Homo sapiens, modern humanity beings that actually left the planet hundreds of thousands of years ago. when Lemuria, the great continent of Lemuria, got destroyed by volcanic eruptions, it became Hyboria, the rests of that. And the Lemurian Atlantis was found by the survivors, and yeah, these survivors founded the so-called Second Empire, and these are like the Hyborians that eventually also left the planet and went for the stars, as we see. And what is typical of them is like they have like barbarian minds, so they are absolutely warlike, war-oriented people. Imagine Conan the Barbarian. They want to wreck everything they see. They want to destroy everything that is not that does not bend to them. So more like not so harmless people in the universe, and they are really people. They are alike to us. They are agrarian and strong, though slow learners, and they have an arid preference. So we don't go for the totally same planets, but we go for similar planets. And now we wanted to rename another world, as Thelma Ward is still our counselor, and she loves the dream world of Kadath. So there is this other holy world here, a Gaia world as well, which is called Saint Hossack from now, from an obscure human saint, but she really wants to rename it to the Enchanted Wood. Because of the hallowed forests here. And now that we are here, we can look in at what would be a specialization for them. We need like 10 food here. And what can we gain here? We have already 3 food, I think, from a spaceport. There we go, the orbital spaceport farms, or hydroponic farms. We have 6 fruit from this. We have 3 fruit from here, so we don't need any of the rest of these farms, really. But what would we go for then? We have some minerals here, or some research accessible. Power we have 2, but there's only one of these things here. And we should really, in the direct adjacency of our planetary administration, we should definitely go for minerals or power. And this is why we are making this, I think, a mineral planet, as there are more fields here connected to minerals. So we're going to replace this. Oh, we cannot, because this is a... Yeah, you can only hope that the governor is wise enough to do this. Instead... Yeah, you can see that the Icanans have problems with Hyboria now, which can only be good for us, really. And we should repair the Arkham Peace Force. Let's see, what can our construction ship do now? There's something in Dorkan here. Let's send this over, build a research station. We still have energy problems, but that will change in time. And the Earth is totally specialized there. Oh, and Thelma Ward has died. She has become 85, as an honor to her, we're going to rename one of the planets here after her. Maybe this desert world. It was called Inferno now because it's a desert world, but really it's in the system she first started renaming planets, and so this will be the Thelma Ward Bacterian Sanctuary, because she also incorporated the Bacterians, and the Bacterian ship is settling here. So this planet shall be called the Thelma Ward Bacterian Sanctuary from now. It's kind of a long name, but she has had a long reign as well, so... What's going on now? We are leaderless for now. Let's look at that. We need an election. And as she said, they're not going to influence any elections anymore. So we'll have to look who comes out. We'll have to wait for a couple of days though. Who will become Chancellor? And we also had Gretchen von Halkett die at the age of 84, and as she was so important to us, we're also giving her a planet name. Well, this is like... It should be a name of a planet close to Earth. Maybe in the Alpha Centauri system. And Solaria will be renamed Halkatia. Gretchen's Halkatia. Well, it's bad for the already deceased that this policy has only now found its way into our realms, but well, we can do that now, and this would be an excellent, or at least a very good science planet as well. So you can only hope it gets developed into that. And also, I think we would need a new scientist now. Who is going to go for her special project now? I have no one here. We need to recruit someone. Stagecraft. An adaptable scientist. That would be okay as well. But really we really want someone with expertise. And let's look at what expertise we need here. We have Yelena Yersov, whose expertise is biology. We have a materials expertise, that is Zainab. And what more is there? We have Marco Bello, who knows much about statecraft, but he's busy commanding the AGM Crescent for now. But he should be really good if we... Yeah. It would be better for him to research our engineering right now, as he's already so old, and we can now freely go for another science ship leader if we need one, because we don't need one yet. And we have lots and lots of minerals, so there needs to be something we will do with that. And what is that? We should probably build a lot of ships. And we should also expand our spaceports. That would be very valuable. And a very good choice, of course. And there we go.
Research complete.
And we have completed the research of improved deflectors. Planet fortification toughness plus 20%. Extremely good. These updated deflector screens are capable of soaking up even more punishment before they overload. We have improved deflectors for our ships. Let's look for some new research. We have assembly algorithms. That is not that important, I think. Construction time, not so critical. What would be good here? A new lab? Or... yeah, there's really no specialty here. So we're going for the groundwork, for some barrier point defense. Maybe for our bigger ships. Yelena Yarsov can do that. That's no problem. And we have a construction ship here. Where can we send it to? I think the AGM engineer is still building here. We could go to this planet. Can we? No, we could build an outpost there. We could go here to Zagathia. Build a mining station. Would be extremely wise. And we have another construction ship that can do something. What should it do? Are there new worlds accessible to us? Not yet. Well, we could go to Procyon and build research stations there. And we should really, as in our reach, there is... where was that world within our reach? I just saw. There was some kind of world here. Yeah, Hodranus. We have the Tidis system, Sunrise, Caresia. Yeah, and... let's look at that. That's it. It is a desert world, which means it's not really habitable for humans, but it's habitable for the Bacterians, which we have here. So after that hydrophonic farm, they should really build a colony ship. Oh, the Jinx Principality declared war on Taskaran. I wonder how long they will be for this universe. Let's not forget we want the colony ship to build here. Thelma Ward. A long reign comes to an end, and let's see who will win the elections.
Construction complete.
We have an empty slot on Enchanted Wood, and we will absolutely need a solar panel network. We should go for that. We can really also here. Need more solar panel networks. That is really the thing we should go for first before doing anything else. Should build the networks everywhere. Because we direly need energy. And the Arkham Peace Force is repaired now. In full force. And yeah, we're going to spend really much of our resources here on more solar panel networks, because we really need to. This needs to be done. Oh, recall embassy. The diplomatic communication from Ican and Comandanti. We would rather terminate our ambassadorial program for the time being. That is not good.
Situation log updated.
And we have a new ruler. Zechlolo Bukhari has been elected as Chancellor of the United Arkham Star Republic. Consult the situation log for details on their mandate, and we will do that shortly. Look at that. We have someone with a minor mandate again, which is always helpful. Let's look at our new leader, Zechlolo Bukhari. He's a fertility preacher and an investor. Food is always okay, and energy credits is just what we need. And let's look at the election overview. Somehow he has won. What will be the new things he would do? He's an off-world miner, so definitely wants to build stations. This means he also may want to expand, and he will want to expand Mindus. The mines on Mindus. But what more? We'll have to think about what the policy of our new leader Zechlolo Bukhari is. Being a fertility preacher is a somewhat odd connection. So thank you for watching. Next time we'll see what Zechlolo Bukhari is about. And he will probably continue the renaming efforts of Thelma Ward. So thank you for watching, and next time we'll see about the policies of Zechlolo Bukhari. Happy gaming to you. This is Emmanuel Ken signing out.